Yeah, my
Mhm.
father is a military. My mother, including my mother, is military as well.
Teach the English or Portuguese and maths, physics, and military aircraft mechanic also. So how you motivate yourself for all these different sports?
What my father did with me, I'm doing now.
What's the biggest or important lesson you learned from the military? Hello guys, this is me Abu Bakar. Once again, I'm here with a new interview challenge with my friend from Brazil, Alison. How are you, Alison?
Yeah, hello, I'm fine. I'm so good. I just would like to say thank you, to get this opportunity. Yeah, that's it. I'm here to share a little bit about myself.
Yeah, thank you so much. Tell me about yourself, like what's you doing in your life and your education background.
First, yeah, would like to say that I live in Brazil. I'm a military. I'm married. I have two kids. Two amazing kids, two daughters. It takes me a lot of time to take care of them, but they
Mhm.
are my patient. I love them a lot. I'm a teacher as well. I
Hmm.
teach physics, I teach English, and I teach math as well. Portuguese. I'm totally crazy to study. Uh, if you give me time, I'm gonna use this time to read, to study. I'm so anxious, to get about much more information. Yeah, I believe that it's so nice, to look for more information. I love it. Study, study, study.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, what else? I'm a kind of person that like to help others. That's the reason I'm inside the group on English. The name is English Takeover. I like to help others, to develop their English as well. I'm here, with my arms open to, everyone who wants to enter there and
Hmm.
practice their English. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's so
amazing.
nice.
I watch you a lot of videos and especially your meetings, and I attend a lot of time, and a lot of member was there, and as a host, really amazing. I joined, I think, a month back, so that was a great experience. Okay, so can you tell me about your educations in Portuguese, English, and translation?
Yeah, when it comes to my education, as I told you, I teach physics. I
Mm.
love math and physics, and I remember, that day that I decided to do the university. I didn't find a good math and physics university here,
Mm.
and I was talking to my father, the situation, and my father told me, "Oh, if there is no math university, just try another one. Which one would you like to do?" And I remember, on that year, I remember that I was so interested in learning English. I was not
Mm.
good in English, but I decided to enter in this university to learn English and develop my Portuguese skills. I entered, I learned a lot, and yeah, I believe that it was the what boosted my English level. I could be in touch with new people. I was develop my English a lot. I was having opportunity to to talk, to use my English almost every day from Monday to Friday, and it was a an amazing experience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So with the teaching career, so you pursue your job in the military also as an aircraft mechanic. So when you start your journey with the mechanic in aircraft or military, and how was your experience with the military?
Yeah, my family it's a military family. Yeah, my
Mhm.
father is a military. My mother, including my mother, is military as well. And for me, it was a kind of consequence when I was 18 years old, and it was time to decide what I'm gonna, do in my life. And I remember that my father told me, "Oh, if you want, you have this option to be a military, and you just needed to study." I was already studied to do a different kind of university. I believe that I was thinking into engineer that was a kind of patient or physics, math. I don't know, something focus on this area, right? And my father was explaining how was the military life, and even didn't know anything about being a military. I just decided to do this the exam. I entered, I got successful, and there it was really amazing. I was, I had a kind of philosophy of militaries that, oh, if you go there, you're not gonna have time, and you need to go to the war. You need to work with arms, with guns, with guns, and it's not good. And I had a lot of philosophy on my mind, but it was totally different when I entered there. I had opportunity to new people, and I enjoyed a lot. It was really amazing, and that's the I enter in my military life, because of my parents. They just were trying to show me, to convince me to be a military, because here in Brazil it's really hard to get a job. It's really hard. You need to study so much, and the salary is not good. But if you are a military, you have a good salary. And it was a kind of way that my father, the reason that my father used it to convince me to get success in that exam, right?
Well, in my point of view, definitely that was so easy for you because your family was in the military. So it's so easy for you. You can choose the military. So what do you think? How difficult for someone didn't have influence someone or they didn't have his family in military. So how much they struggle when they wanna join some new professions, and especially the family are not there in that particular field.
Yeah, it's really, really hard, because if you don't live as you mentioned, if you if I didn't have if I hadn't have my parents around, to show me about, to talk me about the military life, so probably uh, I I would go to the same road like the others, to study your vestibular and get successful in one university, and after to trying to get a job, and that's it. The road, the normal road that we can say here. But my father all the time was talking about the military lives and what I could do inside, and for me it was totally different. And when I entered there, it was really excited. I got excited to be there. And now what I'm doing now, it's trying to show the others, to give the others the opportunity to be inside as well. To what my father did with me, I'm doing now. So if I see someone, look for a job and say, "Hey, have you already heard about being a military? Have you already heard how is the process?" Because we know that sometimes it's a kind of job. There are some people that you see the way the person, the profile, and you see, no, this person won't be a good military. And others we say, oh, this one can be, because you need to be organized. You need to obey who is over you. You need to learn how to manage who is down you as well, because you are gonna be a boss as
Mhm.
well,
So
and you needed to know how to control, how to express yourself, and sometimes you needed to be, how can I say, to have strong enough, to have some attitudes that,
Mhm.
I don't know,
so
it's really hard.
Yeah.
It's
So
really hard.
so what do you think? How much health or the height is important for the military in your country?
In my country, if you want to be a military, so you need to do, two different kinds of, exams along the year. You need to practice sports, and you need to take care of your
Mm.
healthy. It's
Exactly. That's
something that,
compulsory. That's essential for the army. I think in every country, they want a healthy or strong person, the height or the chest, the figure. That's matter definitely.
yeah, because imagine that you have a company and you
Mm.
needed to hire two people, have two different options, and
Mm.
one who take care of himself and another one who doesn't take care of himself and he's studying a lot. If you go and choose the smarter one, okay, it's good, it will help the company, but because he's not take care of himself, so probably in the future he will have a lot of problems, health problems.
Mm.
I'm not saying that it will happen because it depends on the person, depends on the daily routine, depends what the person is eating. It's a lot of conditions inside. But I believe that the boss, they don't want to waste money and
Mm.
time
Exactly.
with those who doesn't take care of themselves. Yeah,
So so what
that's the reason.
so what do you think as a military? So how much health is important for the a man they are doing a job in the military?
Yeah, how the importance of the arm in Brazil, for
Yeah,
example,
exactly.
the country. Oh, it's a good question because I remember one friend of my wife, and she was saying, oh, the army, it's only the government, it's paying for people who works in the army, and they don't do anything because we don't
Yeah,
see.
that is you maintain your physical health. That is I think is a really hard job. There's a lot of
Yeah.
hard work from the morning to evening to perform that, running, jogging, swimming, and lot of different acts that's compulsory for you. If someone they are joined some gym, so in that point you like gym and you wanna work on your body. So that time you like that activities, but in some field you join some that is like by force. They force you. You work on your health and be strong every time because every time you can face some critical situation, flood or fire or the disease in your country, something like that. So military is the front line everywhere.
Yeah, and we needed to understand it's something that we learn with the life. We needed to do not the things that you want. I believe that the
Yeah,
world
this
nowadays
is
it's totally different. They keep saying,
yeah,
"Oh, you can do anything that you want. You know, just do what you want." No, it's not like this. You need to do
exactly.
what's necessary for
Mhm.
you to have a good life. So, uh, there are, for me, eating, it's normal. I
Mhm.
I get hungry and I feel hungry, so I go
Mhm.
there and eat. But for those, there are some people that they don't feel, they don't have, this feeling. They don't feel
Mhm. Mhm.
hungry,
Mhm.
but they need to eat because it's
Exactly,
necessary. So
exactly.
yeah, we need to work. We
Mhm.
needed to wake up early. We needed we needed to respect the others. We need, a lot of, stuff that a lot of, steps that we need to follow in order to have a good life.
Exactly.
And the teenagers nowadays, they just keep all the time looking for money, money, money,
Mhm.
and yeah, and they are losing these values that, in my point of view, they are so important. And take care of yourself as well. Why are you
Mhm.
gonna go to the gym? I prefer to stay at home on my bed
Mhm.
and watching a series and maybe reading a good book. But no, I needed to. I don't like to go to the gym, but I like to go out and run in order to. I know that I'm taking care of myself. I'm practicing exercise. It's good for my healthy. Yeah. And obviously, if you, for those who knows the importance of practicing sports, they know that if you go there and practice sports, you think better, you feel, more energy, you feel less lazy.
Mhm.
Uh,
So
yeah,
what?
there are a lot of good consequences.
Well, you have a tough life. So how do you balance your work and your family life, like
Oh,
teaching
for
or
me,
studying the English or attend the Zoom classes as a host and a teacher? You join university, teach the physics or maths and aircraft mechanic in military. So how do you balance your work and family also?
uh, one thing important is, a few years ago, maybe 2 years, I noticed that we needed to have a priorities on my life. Okay, it's normal, but I was not putting, the correct priorities, on the top of my list, and I was putting, family not in the correct position. And when I noticed that family needs to be on the top, yeah, family is something that it's so important for me. And for me, they are so important. Uh, I just started to, how can I say, to dedicate more time to my family than to work, my job and my exercise. And it's so important for me to, to put values on my life, on my family. Yeah, they are all for me. Yeah, for those who know me, and all the time I keep saying it, that when I arrive at home and I see my daughters and they you know run into me, with the arms open, to hug me, to feel the love. And they keep saying, oh, dad, do you want to play with me? Let's play. And I have a lot of stuff to do, about work, about teaching, prepare classes, and my studies. And when I look at my children, and no, they are what is the most important thing for me. When I have them around me,
Mhm.
I'm I'm happy. I'm so happy. And there are some specific moments that sometimes make me cry when I remember. It's so nice because uh, the children, they will take
Mhm.
care of you when you get older.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, we learn a lot of things from different acts, from different fields, from different jobs. So, what's the biggest or important lesson you learn from the military?
Uh, One thing that I learned with the military life is we needed to respect who is over you,
And
your boss,
discipline, I think discipline, in my point of view, because
discipline.
I met with a lot of armies, especially in our country. They have really perfect and disciplines throughout his life. We need a time. So after that, they follow the same discipline.
But one thing that I judged that it was crucial for me,
Mhm.
it's learning that we are in a society, so we
Mhm.
need each other, and we needed to respect who is over you because they are your boss. So they are over you, so you need to respect. It's a rule. But we needed to respect who is down you. When I mean in the we say in a military life we have different levels, different positions, and we needed to respect who is in the down position than you. It's so important. And you see, you notice that if you collect, if you have good attitudes, respecting everyone, you're gonna collect good results. And it's so nice when you need something,
Mhm.
and you see that the person is helping you not because he is doing because he respects you. And I believe that at work, this is amazing. This is amazing. And I hate when I see some people treating others not in a you know in a good way, in a educated way. I don't like it. I believe that we live in a society and we need each other. We need each other. And I don't know, in the future, maybe this person that I don't treat well, this person will, maybe I will need this person in the future. And it
Mhm.
happened. It
Mhm.
happened. Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
amazing. I totally agree with you. So, how do you stay motivated yourself for different projects or for different field at a time? Like as I mentioned, teach the English or Portuguese, maths, physics, and military aircraft mechanic also. So, how do you motivate yourself for all these different sports?
I learned it with the life as well, that we needed to focus on the things that you like, and trying to to have good attitudes during your life. And it's important to be, don't to be to have a negative thoughts around you, to have people that they are positivist around you. I hate when I have people complaining about the life. And you have healthy, you have arms, you have legs, and you can see, you have have a lot of things to say thanks God for it. And you keep complaining that you, I don't know, for many you know reasons, that, my gosh. And i I believe that this kind of stuff start to to pull you down day by day, and you start to get worse and worse because of this thought on your mind. And that's the reason I prefer to all the time, I keep saying, thanks for everything that I have. Thanks for the friends that I have. And I like to have, people, who have, this positive mind, this good mindset uh, around me. It's so important. And obviously, have who really loves you around, your family.
Exactly,
So your
that's
family
really
means,
important.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So in the end, I want to ask you the last question. So what's your advice for those people that are doing a job in technical field and they want to learn a new language? So every person have a different mindset. Like we have a goal to learn an English language or to become a more fluent. So what's your advice for those people that have a two goal in his life? One is definitely career and another is like they learn a new language or something extra skills they get that. So what's advice for those, how they can pursue this career with the new skills?
I believe that a new language, knowing a new language, it's a kind of doors. When you
Exactly.
know a new language, it will opens a lot of the doors
Exactly.
to you. And if you want to open the doors, it's up to you. You decide. No one will take your hand and push the door. No, it's up to you. And
Yeah, I,
I
I
meet
remember.
I
I,
meet
I
the people.
remember. I remember the big John words. He said, "No one twists your arm, so you must have to speak, and then you will learn something new."
Yeah, it's important knowing that. Hey guys, if it's it's one thing that I learned with the life as well in this process of learning English. If you keep doing with the same activities, you're gonna collect the same results. And I
Mhm.
know a lot of people who keep listening, listening, listening,
Mhm.
and they want to, oh, they believe that in 1 month, in 1 year, they will become a good speaker. No, if you only listening, you're gonna be a good listener. So it's
Exactly.
time to open your mouth. It
Mm.
I know that in the beginning it's hard. Yeah, it's a process. It's a
Exactly. I
process.
totally
You're
agree
going
with uh, the Big John and Sunil from India. He forced me for the video challenge. I was so much concerned. I didn't face the camera. I didn't face the, to watch my video or just focus on my conversation. That was so tough for me. And I was attempt 195 videos I was recorded. All video was totally disaster for me. It's not easy for me to upload that because I make a lot of mistake there. And 196 or 97 was a quite good. Then I was upload that. That was still on my YouTube channels. If you visit there, I upload all the videos. 50 hours remaining. I have on my laptop. Maybe next few days I will upload that. So that was so tough for me. And every day, every video, new video challenge, that was tough because Professor Parnell or the Big John, they select a random person. Sometimes it's a bit tough, but sometimes that was easy. But initially, everything's tough for you. So gradually, you learn a lot of things. It was amazing experience. Now, I set a new goal for myself. At least conduct 100 interviews with different people from different part of world or different professionals. It's amazing for me, and I learn a lot of things. And especially for those people, they want to learn new words or new professionals vocabulary or business English. Definitely, every professionals have a different vocabulary or different term they use for his professionals. So that is amazing for me. So in the last moment, you want to share something with us?
I just would like to share, something that can change your life, because you know the difference for those who will never get success, and for
Hmm.
those who the people who won't get success, they will think this way: oh, I'm gonna participate of the meeting because I want to improve my English. There is no problem with it. So I know that this kind of people, they will make a huge effort to be there. They will make it's really hard for them to participate in a meeting. But if you think this way, I want to participate of the meeting because I want to know more people. I want to make friends. That you put the focus not on the activity there. That I'm using the person to develop my English. It's like I'm gonna talk to you to develop my English. So it means that I'm using you. I don't like to speak this way, to describe what we are doing this way. What I'm talking to you because I like you, I admire you. You are a person and you have feelings. And when we are talking, when we use English to open this door, that this person is the person is each person. It's a, it's a kind of door, and when you get
Exactly.
excited to open this door, it's amazing. It's
Well,
amazing. You
I totally
change
agree with you.
the totally
When, when,
way.
when I start my journey with the different peoples to attend interview challenge with them and interact them for the interview, a lot of connections I create with them. Continuously 30 minutes or 40 minutes to talk with them and ask different questions and exchange different thoughts with each other. And after that, definitely you build a strong connection with them. So I think this is a really amazing, it's really incredible for me. Well, thank you so much, Alison, for your time. And that's really incredible experience with you. And thank you so much once again. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot for the
Thank you.
opportunity. Bye bye.